It's Daniel. I turned 25 this last weekend, and I've got some pretty big news. So, as I said, I just turned 25, and I realized that this year is going to be the biggest year of my life, thus far. Between getting married to Taryn, hopefully finding a better career, and maybe even buying a house, it's going to be a pretty big year for me, and I want to keep a record of it. So I'm thinking for the next year, and this is, you know, like a pretty big thing that I've never been able to accomplish before, but for the next year, I'm going to try to vlog at least one video a week, showing the cool things happening in my life. That way, years from now, I can keep track of it. I don't have any subscribers, or if I do, I have only a few, and this is really more for me than it is for anyone else, but I'm happy to share it with whoever wants to see it. So I don't know if it's going to be boring or not. My life is my life, but I look forward to getting to keep these memories for the future. So I just drove from Puyallup to Tacoma in my Jeep, and I don't know if you've noticed, there does happen to be something missing on both sides here. And let me tell you, Jeeps are a versatile vehicle. So to give us a little bit of backstory, Taryn and I just recently went off-roading for my birthday. We decided we'd go out and I'd take her on some of the trails I used to go on off-roading on all the time. And the car's a little dirty. Driving off-road with your doors off when there are trees that are, you know, like the path you're going down and the trees are narrower, you get whipped with stuff, and a lot of things get flung into the car, including like bugs and leaves and stuff like that. So the car was really dirty, and the trip that we took home, we didn't really get on the freeway too much. We stayed under 50 miles per hour. Yeah, so you don't need a vacuum when you own a Jeep. Amazingly, it cleans itself. This is, I mean, there's still stuff down there. You can see where my feet were. The back's pretty much cleaned itself out. Like, this is what it was like before I drove. Yeah, so anyways, just a good note about Jeeps. So, I may have just realized one flaw. I just got off work. One flaw to taking my Jeep here with the doors off is it's right now 70. It feels colder than that, honestly. And I've got to take this on the freeway. There's literally no way to heat yourself up when you have the doors off of the car like this. So it's going to be a bit of a chilly ride, just a bit. That's true love right there, when she keeps the space open for you, even though we only have one space. Surprisingly wasn't that cold, though don't be deceived by this jacket. It's warm when you're stopped. It is terribly cold when it's in motion. It has zero wind resistance. Not to mention, you know, shorts. Cold ride. Very cold ride. Well, good afternoon, guys. It's now Tuesday. It is definitely in the afternoon now. Just kind of relaxed all morning. Didn't really have much to do today. I'm just gonna go to work. This is a weird week, as this is kind of a trial week for the vlog. Not too worried about it, but Taryn's and my schedule has just been really off this week. Like, I work basically the opposite shift of Taryn each day this week. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm checking the mail, then I'm gonna get in the car, head to work. Same as yesterday, doors are off. Yeah. My uncle just makes the most amazing cards. I love these. My aunt and uncle always send me up like these cards, and they've always got his photos on the front of them, and they're just so incredible. I love it. Well, I'm stopping at a certain place before I go to work, and no, it's not for me. It's for a certain person who we'll find out later on, way after this video is posted. I doubt he'll even see this video, but yeah, it's for a surprise. No luck. So I just got out of Bevmo and they didn't have it. They didn't have what I'm looking for. Let me start by saying Bevmo has a way worse selection than Total Wine does, so note for the future. It's tough. I'm trying to find, I mean, so I figure this video is going to come out after the person gets their thing, but I need mead. As weird as that is, I need mead. It's a really tricky thing to find. There's never any really good selection of it, so I don't know. We'll have to see. It is now 1:44 and I have work at 2:30, so I mean, I don't really have time to go looking for mead elsewhere, and I don't even know where else I'd go. I mean, honestly, like, who else carries mead? I'm gonna try Tacoma Boys. We'll see. I'll show you what the project is later. It's sitting at home. It's kind of cool. It's still kind of a secret, and honestly, if I film it, I can't show you it until after they've both received theirs. Yeah, I'm gonna be mysterious for now. You'll see. You'll see what's coming. Good morning. Day 3. This would be Wednesday. Just dropped off Taryn at work. It's currently 8:41. I got work in just a little bit here. Today is one of those days, though. It's supposed to be like 90 something. Let me tell you, this summer has been way hotter than most summers in the past. Sorry, putting the key in. Copyrighted. Yeah, so it's been extremely hot compared to years for Washington. I feel like this has been a really, really hot summer. Okay, guys, so I'm out right now. I've dropped off coffee to Taryn, and I'm out adventuring, trying to find things for the box. Give you more and more hints. To explain, because I feel like I've been dodging around the subject long enough, and I realize it doesn't really matter if I tell you, because first off, Shane is not going to see this until after he receives his box. But also, I doubt he'll even see it. Right now, Taryn and I are building the boxes, or we built the boxes. We're making the stuff, getting the stuff for in the boxes. And these boxes, to clarify, are our way of, I don't know if it's called inviting. I don't know what word you use for it, but basically asking our potential maid of honor and best man if they want to be that. And I'm going to be asking Shane if he wants to be my best man. He was my roommate. He's an amazing friend, one of my best friends. And I think he absolutely deserves the role. So, we built these like wood crates, and they look amazing, by the way. They have like magnets that hold the front. It was really cool. Really, really well done. We filled it with raffia, and now we're just trying to find the stuff to put in them. And Taryn's getting wine for each of her boxes. And I'm getting mead for Shane, and then my brothers are going to have a soda, is what I figure. Their boxes are probably going to be a different shape than Shane's. But anyways, so I stopped at REI, and I got this. I don't think I'm giving him this one. I might give him the other one. We'll see. But anyways, we adventure a lot, and I want to do more adventures with him. So it's a patch from REI. I realize that's probably reversed because of the way the phone does that. And then the other one is this. It's like a multi-tool wallet, as it says right there. I get the things that groomsmen, or like the groom gives his best man and his groomsmen, kind of a weird list of things. Flasks, cigars, wallets. Custom wallets. For me, I think practical is better than like aesthetics. And I can tell you right now, I don't really want to receive like an engraved wallet or flask or something like that. Like, I'd much rather have a really nice one instead of like some cheap brand that some company engraved. Not that it's a problem. I mean, I'll take a gift if I get a gift, but I feel like Shane might appreciate something nice like that. So now I'm gonna go get the mead. I've come to Tacoma Boys. I don't know if you can see the sign anywhere. I've coordinated with Shane's girlfriend, Sarah, and she gave me the hint that the meat I'm looking for is in the Tacoma Boys. So we'll see. Anyways, let's go take a look inside. I love Tacoma Boys. It's got such a great like vibe, fresh market kind of feel. No, this is not what I want to see. I want to see a ceramic bottle, not seeing it, and it's a problem because I really need to find this exact one. It's not the Viking, like the Hidden Legend one. It's Viking's Blood is the brand I'm looking for. I've come to a terrible reality. There are no more. I'm debating. I think the King's Mead would be a very fitting one for Shane because, well, he sees himself as a Viking king. But also, this one's interesting, Dark Mead. Looking at it through, it's a very dark, rich-looking one. We'll have to see. So I ended up going with the King's Mead. Yeah, I don't have time to continue this adventure of trying to find the one brand of, hold on, sorry, keys. There we go. Yeah, I don't have time to continue the adventure, sadly, of finding the right mead. Okay, I'm not successful right now at one-handing this, but yeah, it's just too much work to try to find that one. I've looked at 4 stores now, I think. It could be at the other Tacoma Boys, but at this point, it's just easier to get that. I want to have this project done before the weekend because that's when I'm going to be giving it to Shane. Well, that's promising. Well, nothing too crazy there. It's always fun to go wandering through that store, but you do always tend to realize, like, A, this is really cheap, which isn't always a problem. Like, I mean, especially when it comes to automotive tools and stuff like that. Why spend, you know, a couple $100s on a tool you might use once or twice when you could spend $30 here? But at the same point, I don't need that stuff. Especially right now, I'm living out of an apartment. It's not like I really have anything to build. I was looking at things like tools for Shane because Shane was talking about how he's going to be doing more carpentry and stuff like that, but it doesn't seem to fit. So I'll figure that out later. But I had a lot of fun, and now it's time to go pick up Taryn. So right now we are currently finding stuff for the different boxes. By the way, that's Taryn. And right now we're looking for stuff for one of Taryn's friends, and we're looking for Doctor Who, which is surprisingly hard to find. But we found a pretty decent collection of things, so we'll see how that goes. I found a perfect thing for Shane. I'll pull it out later, but needless to say, it's a book about how to be a man. So yeah. So we just finished grabbing all of the stuff for the 2 boxes, and Taryn's got a good load going there. So we're gonna go have lunch with a friend, or dinner. I guess it's dinner with a friend, and yeah. So this is it, the final product. As you can see, I've got all of the contents in here. We've got a Game of Thrones mug, or well, glass, man skills, and I've flagged some very important pages for Shane. Wallet keycard thing, the patch, the King's Mead, and then up here we have a card, which I'm not going to pull out because this takes forever to get back in that slot, but Essentially, it tells him to suit up because this wedding is going to be legend. Wait for it. Very. A little bit of a Game of Thrones reference down here, and that's a wonderful picture, self-taken by Shane. And here's just some of the really cool personalized messages that I've got for Shane. So, yeah, I built these wooden boxes myself. They're pretty nice, really solid. There uses a magnet in the corner here to actually lock in place. So it's really strong. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. It's huge, but you know, it's got a wine bottle in it. Okay guys, so probably a little windy. A lot to update you on. Last night was awesome. Gave Shane the box and it went really well. I'll post some pictures here. We went to a really cool meadery in Olympia called Skep and Skine. Really cool. They had a great cider that I did, which was like a currant. I don't remember. It was really good, and yeah, no, it was a really fun night. Okay guys, that's it for this week. I know this was kind of sudden, and like the end of the week didn't really make a whole ton of sense. I'll try to remember to shoot more close to the weekend. This weekend was just too crazy. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Have a great week.